Thanks for joining us. Get ready for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Philadelphia 76ers. And now, out to Philadelphia with Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr.
A terrific view here of Philadelphia City Hall and the statue of William Penn standing atop it. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you what promises to be a very exciting Friday night matchup. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for the Mavericks. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Bertans in at the 4. And for Philadelphia,
boy, 76ers had a season they'd like to soon forget. But the one thing they were able to do last year was win at home. Good thing, too, given how unforgiving Philadelphia fans can be. No tougher sports fans in all of sports than Philadelphia.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. On the wing, Harden.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. And back to the 76ers at home. Never a good idea to be under 500 at home in a city that has booed Santa Claus before. Steve, luckily they were able to avoid that, going 23-18 here last season.
Well, maybe Santa Claus had a bad year that year, Kevin. I don't know. But look, I mean, if you're stinking it up in front of Philly fans, they're going to let you know. I mean, they're going to boo you. They're brutally honest. On the flip side, though, when you play well, I mean, they're going to back you. Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop. Yeah, he's sort of the guy they look to offensively, not necessarily in any one area, but just in terms of his all-around game.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance. It was a rough year for the Mavs and their fans. The first time since 2012 the Mavericks found themselves out of the playoffs. A big reason why was they couldn't get the wins they needed on the road.
Harris dishes to Harden. 76ers moving the ball around. The three-pointer's right on target. Harden's got 6.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And back to the Mavs, 17-24 record on the road. You know, Steve, their struggles as the visiting team, you know, one of the reasons why they were only a 500 team on the season at 41-41.
And even though going 500 isn't a bad year for most, it is when you're the Dallas Mavericks and you're used to playing in the postseason. This was the first time in a long time, in forever, that the Mavs didn't end up in the playoffs.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Pass to Irving. Kicks to Hardaway. Number 77. The three-pointer, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Harden on the wing. Harris outside. Dedmon, defended by Powell. Dedmon. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Hardaway. Number 77. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. 6 points for him.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Number 25. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Irving. Lets it go. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Harris. He kicks it to Harden. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Powell.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
And so here is Dallas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Harden. Number 8, defended by Bertanis. Another miss by Harden. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. He feeds it to Powell. Number 77. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. The three, that's good.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And so here is Dallas, trailing by 2. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
This last summer, the Mavs asked fans to submit some redesigns of their uniforms for future use. Always kind of neat to see when a team and organization reaches out for the fans' input.
And the first one at the line is good. And back to the Mavs, definitely a big move by them to reach out like that. Nothing like bringing crowdsourcing to the NBA and building a bridge, you know, Steve, with your fan base.
You know, Kevin, I had a chance to see some of the designs of the uniforms that were being suggested. Some pretty sharp-looking duds, but there were some other ones that were absolutely hideous. So let's hope the decision-makers in the Mavs organization pick some of the let's say the more clean-looking new uniform suggestions.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. Dedmon, covered by Irving. The dish to Harris. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. '76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. He dishes it to Tucker. Number 20, defended by Wood. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And he's off on his first shot of the game. The Mavericks trailing. The feed to McGee. Outside Holiday. And there's the rejection. Number 30, guarded by Holiday. Rejected by McGee. Feeds it to Holiday. All alone. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
First one falls for him.
Well, you know, when you play against the teams in the West, you need to have a solid front court or you're going to struggle. And last year, the Sixers thought they had the answer with Andrew Bynum, but he never played a game for them, so they really struggled against the West.
Both free throws good from McGee. And trouble it was for the 76ers against the West, Clark, as you were talking about. They would end up with just a 12-18 record against the conference. And many wondering, Steve, what could have been.
Well, and 12-18 isn't actually that bad considering, you know, the state of the roster with the injuries and the new players. So I thought all in all, the 76ers fought hard most of the year, but they just didn't have enough in the tank.
Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. The drive by Green. Holiday. Number 21. Good on the three-point shot.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. .127 left here in the opening quarter. Number 20, defended by Wood. Number 5. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did,
Well,
didn't he?
it was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them. Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
And it's the 76ers with the ball after the miss from Morris. And that one's good. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Back to Green. Outside Holiday. Number 21. Another three for Dallas. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, you know, Steve, pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. You know, the new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning. How about that play? Great body control, still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off his leg, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Six seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wood. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too, so they're really doing a nice job offensively.
And there's the pass to Morris. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. 76ers trailing, dishes it to Tucker. Number 20, defended by Morris. And the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, gentlemen, a quick turnaround for Jason Kidd from a player to head coach. Many felt he could still be playing if he wanted, but he said, quote, "My biggest fear had always been getting hurt and not being able to leave the game on my own terms." It worked out well for him, and guys, just like his playing days, always thinking a few steps ahead.
You bet. Thank you, Doris. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And the shot is good. He's got 8.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The 76ers trail by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Five to shoot. Here's Milton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Dallas usually does well against the Eastern Conference, and even in a year when they were struggling, that still was the case. The Mavs posted a 500 or better record against every division in the Eastern Conference.
He misses the free throw. Dallas did finish 41 up and 41 down in the year, with 17 of those wins coming, Steve, against the East. Not a bad mark for him.
And you'll remember last season, it was in March when the Mavs started gaining a lot of ground and kind of put themselves into playoff contention. And a lot of those wins that month came against Eastern Conference teams.
That one misses. Mavericks leading by 3. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Tries to save it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's the screen. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Green. Leaner from distance. And the shot is long.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Milton, guarded by Holiday. Passes it to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom. Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Milton. No up. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Misses from short range.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first. Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Dallas calls timeout. Powell down low, and he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Number 77, guarded by Harden. Kicks it to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Harden with it. He's got 8. Dedmon defended by Powell. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. And the jumper falls for him. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. And so here is Dallas. 4-point game. Back to Hardaway. Releases. Money from the wing. 5 points in the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Harden inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Hardaway.
A big problem for the 76ers last season was finding late-game offense. I mean, you look at a quarter-by-quarter breakdown of how they scored, and they were second to last in the league in fourth-quarter points.
Count that one. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
He kicks to Harden. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, back to what you said, Clark, about the 76ers. They had some players that could create on their own, but when things began to tighten up in the fourth, it helped Steve to have different shot creators, and that just didn't happen for them.
They were planning to play inside out, Kevin, when they had Bynum through the trade. They thought they could have a low post man who could dominate. But without him, they were really unable to find any sort of offensive rhythm with the rest of their talent.
They set the pick. Number 77. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 13 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Pass to Harris. The dive for the ball. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. He passes to Harden. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
23 seconds left in the first half. Good.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
Well, the lead being maintained will not be a problem if they keep shooting the way they have so far.
Harris up top. There's a screen. Again, Philadelphia.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Mavericks on top, up by 8. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend is finally upon us, and on this Friday night, it's time for the halftime show. Dallas on top against Philadelphia. And if you like scoring, you love their first half of basketball. They're putting up points, doing it rapidly, in a variety of ways. It's hard to slow them down. They've gotten some great minutes out of Markieff Morris. He's carved up the D like a hot knife through a warm cliche. Great play so far. And a resilient 76ers team is staying in it. The offense has been firing on all cylinders. This team is cooking. Tobias Harris making the most of his minutes. And James Harden's also been getting it done. That's all we've got here. Now, back to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Mavericks leading by 8. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 17 points in the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
The putback, the follow-up jam.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Back to Irving. Dallas moving it around. This one for three. The putback, the follow-up flush.
That is great timing. He is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
You know, Clark, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound's going to go.
They call it a nose for the ball.
Yeah, and his might be better than just about anyone else's, guys.
Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 8. Dallas leading by 7. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Number 77. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Harden up top. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
And the Mavericks call time here.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Stolen by Harden. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Wide open look. Again, Philadelphia.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
To the middle. Here's Bertines. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. He feeds it to Harris. The dish to Harden. There's the pick. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. The 10-footer. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Harris. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Davis drops them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
He dishes it to Irving. The pass to Wood. The feed to Hardaway. Number 77. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trailed by 3. Harden outside. And it's sent back by Wood. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Feeds to Hardaway. Offline with his 3. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Number 25, guarded by Hardaway. And it's Harris off the drive. That puts them in the lead. Harris has got 12.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Plenty of space. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Dishes to Harden. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
Number 77. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 19 points in the game.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
They set the screen. Harris outside. Fades back. Good on the shot. Harris has got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's Dallas with it. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Hardaway. Left side Hardaway. And it's good off the glass. Hardaway has got 9. The 76ers trail by 3. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Irving passes to Hardaway. No one covered. 11 points in the game. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here is Harden. 14 points for him. And a missed layup.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit. Not playing well in this quarter.
Left side, Irving. Shoots. Misses the jumper. But they recover it. Hardaway against Harden. Number 77. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Harden outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 16 points.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about him. Seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shot at the end of a game.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Now just a three-point Maverick lead.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Irving. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Passes it to Harris. Kicks it to Harden. Dedmon. Fades and shoots. And again, it's Philadelphia.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Holiday left side. Holiday left side. 6 to shoot. Holiday left side. Can't hit from in close.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Milton. No good on the quick three. Dallas shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Back to Holiday. Dallas moving the ball around. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
The 76ers with another miss.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Pass to Morris. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Powell kicks to Morris. Pass to Holiday. There's the dish to Morris. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Number 8. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's off on the first. Mavericks making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. There's the pass to Irving. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And the first one drops. The 76ers making a switch here. And so Irving nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Dedmon rejected by Bertinus. He kicks to Irving. The tray. Shot's good. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Dedmon defended by Powell. It's rebounded by Powell.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Irving for three. The shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Shot clock at 6. Dedmon defended by Powell. And good on the basket. Book it.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Mavericks leading by 4. There's the pick. Hardaway kicks to Powell. He feeds it to Irving. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Hardaway. Dallas again missing. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Number 8, covered by Irving. Dedmon drains it from 9 feet away. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
The pass to Irving. Outside Hardaway. Dallas no good that time either.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Dedmon. And that one hits back iron. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Back to Hardaway. The feed to Powell. The shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They set the pick. To tie it up. Rejected by Hardaway. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Number 20. Carries it from 3-point range. And guys, here in the fourth quarter. Still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told us guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Thank you, Doris. Passes it to Bertens. Feeds it to Irving. Number 77. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Dishes it to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And that one's good. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Kicks to Harden. Wide open. Bullseye. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:37 left in the game. Number 77, guarded by Harden. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Powell. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
And here's Harden for 3, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 5. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. .110 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Early shot attempt.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Irving up top. On the top of the key. And right through it goes. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
And that is clutch shooting, making the most of his opportunities here in the fourth.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4. And they go to the intentional foul. The Mavericks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Stolen.
Looked to me like that pass was going to get through, and then bang, he was going the other way with it.
Can't get it to go. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 8. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. A different look for Dallas. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Now it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
The defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
.11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. A different look for Dallas. And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the trifecta. Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Throws it from deep. It's good. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.